What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of Talk to Us Nice. You're listening to your girls, Mac and Kelsey, and we're back at it. We told you we'd be back in 2 weeks, and here we are. We have a couple of things to talk about this week. It hasn't been that chill. We missed 1 week. What happened last week? I don't even remember. Like the week before last, I guess.
I know I went to Puerto Rico, and that's all I can remember.
Yeah, that's true. You ditched me here, and I've been, well, not cold. It's actually been very warm here.
Guys, it's summer in New York City, so that means we're all kind of miserable, but in like a better way.
But is it? Because COVID numbers are killing me. I was supposed to have plans yesterday. I was like, no, it can't happen. I think I'm all the way good on it. I'm staying home.
Wow, that's good on you. I would have definitely went out and been like masked up. Like,
you can't drink a mimosa masked up. So I just drank them in my house. But no, a lot of things did happen these past couple of weeks. We did want to speak about Jesse Williams.
Who is that? Just kidding.
Oh, I thought you were serious. I was about to strangle you. But yeah, Jesse Williams is in a little play. You know, just some little things, but there's nothing little about him. It's actually also not a little play. It's called Take Me Out, which he did earn a Tony nomination for, which is amazing. I know this is his first play that's on Broadway, and we have been informed that it is in excellent shape. That play is in excellent shape.
It is quite literally gorgeous. But yeah, that was crazy. I did not go looking for it.
I was going to say that too. No, we did not.
Because I respect people.
I respect people. Maybe not all men, but
I definitely don't respect all men, but I respect in a vulnerable moment. So I was just like, you know what? It'll find me. And it sure did. And I peeped a few times and, you know, just went about my day, thought about it a few times, but just kept it moving. Didn't let it stop anything.
Yes. I saw it because I was on Twitter, which, you know, I rarely am on Twitter lately.
That drives me fucking crazy. You know, I love Twitter. Sorry.
But I was on it. And before I heard about it, I just saw that he was trending. I always go to the trending topics first. I'm just like, what if it's something we can bring to the podcast? So I clicked on it and it literally just came on my face.
Okay. I see what you did there.
Came in my face. Oh no, that was weird. Please cut that. I just meant like I saw it.
Keep that in.
Please don't. So I saw the photo and then I promptly exited, but it's branded. It's branded in here. Okay. But he did write, well, not write, but he spoke in an article about how just about consent, really. And he said, I'm not really worrying about it. I can't sweat that. We do need to keep advocating for ourselves. And it's wonderful to see a community push back and make clear what we do stand for, what we don't. Consent is important, I thought. So let's keep that in mind universally.
And that's the tea. Well said, King.
My king.
My king. I also saw that because, you know, he's been in this like ongoing legal drama with his ex-wife, Arian Drake Lee, forever. And now I just read like right before we started recording that she like fired her attorney and she's going to represent herself.
Yes.
And that is a true telltale sign that somebody might be a little, what's the word I want to use? I'm going to use unhinged. I feel like that's appropriate. Whenever somebody is like, I want to represent myself, you know that like
does she have any legal background? I wasn't sure.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah. So that's probably why.
But like, so do some serial killers, you know, like
I just also feel like she's like, I'm not losing this war. Like she does not care how long this has to be dragged in the mud. She's not losing.
No, she's
which
like,
I can respect.
Hell yeah. She's like, run me my motherfucking check while you were playing fake doctor and I was raising your children. But he said that since he's not on the show anymore and he's yet to like allegedly, you know, land like a concrete role, that he's like, sorry, I cannot be providing this 40 plus K a month that you require, because he only receives like $1,600 a week during doing
for Broadway. Yeah. And she's kind of just like, you chose to leave a good paying job. That's on you. And that gets a lot of people in court. Because a lot of like the mothers are just like, he chose to leave his job. What does that have to do with the child support he owes me? He chose to leave Grace. He was making what, like 1.3 mil a year?
Insane. I don't even know what that looks
and like.
like.
I get it. It's the artistry and all that. You want to grow. But you knew the price of child support you had to pay. And now your lawyer wife, ex-wife, is saying no.
And she's coming for that ass. So
she really is. Someone mentioned on Twitter that, you know, maybe she was so salty after seeing the picture of him on stage that that is not hers anymore. I'm never going to go as far as to say that, but I do know a lot of women who stay in relationships, even though that they know their partner is not a great partner, because they are hypnotized by sexual prowess. Let's leave it at that.
Dixmatized, if you will.
Dick sand, if you will. And so
I've never, but I'm going to start.
And so it's just like, I understand if it's true.
I mean, I do understand to a certain extent, but I also don't. I don't know. Once I've deemed you like a fucking like trash. Dirty dick, yeah, or trash, yeah, I can't. Can't be me. Not in my later 20s. Can't be me.
I remember when I first saw him, I think it was Sister of the Traveling Pants 2?
Hell yeah.
And he was a nude model then? Alexis Bledel, talk to me, girl. Well, what's up? Did you always know for all these years? Maybe. And then in Grey's, I was still very attracted to him until later on in the seasons. I was just like, this character is annoying now. And then I didn't really see him in much else besides Grey's. Now, did I almost spend $400 for a ticket to see Take Me Out? Maybe. And then I got my senses back together.
Said I'm good on that.
For real. You have to. I'm cooled down now, but man, was he hot. Anyway, next. Oh, what is next on the list? Oh, I mean, it's kind of still in line. Nick Cannon. What do you think about his comments of having a consultation for a vasectomy?
I mean, thank you. Thank you. And you know what? Hold on. I got to stand on my soapbox. I think more men should be having vasectomies. And so they're ready and capable to have children.
Let's put some laws on that.
Please, because, and I mean, like, whatever, him and his whole situationships, entanglements, all the women that he's with, like, if they all co-sign to this, they know what the hell was going on. And I mean, like, he is fucking rich. So like, his kids will always be taken care of. I'm not saying that I like wouldn't sleep with Nick Cannon, but I'm saying that, like, you know, I'm saying I would not sleep with Nick Cannon. Sorry, I just caught myself there. But I mean, it's truly crazy. But I'm just like, you know what, bro? Now is the time to stop. Let's put a pause, because you had 2 children in 1 year. And I'm not judging, but I am looking sideways.
As we said in previous episodes, he has the twin gene in him. People were looking at Future all sideways, not realizing that Nick Cannon's popping them off 2 at a time. Okay, he has a twin gene. Right now, he's going to have his 8th kid this year. But because I just feel like if I was one of those kids, I'd just be like, okay, well, what about my inheritance? Like, the pie keeps getting smaller and smaller. I know how to do math. And now I have 1/8 of this pie. Next couple of kids he has, I'm going to have 1/10. What the hell's going on? But then I remembered that Mariah Carey's kids have nothing to worry about. So that's 2 kids out of the way.
Oh, yeah. Morocco and Monroe are just like smoking a long cigarette. Like, sucks to be you guys.
For real. I mean, he did say, he's like, I'm not looking to populate the earth completely, but I'm definitely looking forward to taking care and loving all the children that I currently have.
And you know what? We love a dedicated dad. Wish I had one.
At least he's always...
Hey, but my stepdad rocks. Shout out to John. That's sexy. Sorry, he wants to take care of his kids. That's hot.
I was not laughing at that. You know that. You know that's not the part that's not. But no, he does seem like a really great dad. And once again, all these women are co-signing on it too. I remember like it did come out of my mouth, I'm like toxic, but it's not. They're all here for it. They all know the situation they're getting into. It's not like he hides it. He has maternity photos out the wazoo. If I see another maternity photo shoot, I'm gonna scream. And this is coming from a person that all I do is take self-portraits. And I'm just like, stop it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, that Drumline's Nick Cannon would be like where he is today. Crazy.
He's such a smart businessman. I have mentioned it too. Like he owns Teen Nick or something. He's a great businessman. He seems like a great dad. So I'm just, the vasectomy might seem like a good idea. That's all I have to say.
I'm gonna make my man's get a vasectomy.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
For what purpose?
Because I don't want to be a mother.
When? I'm like, what man's Kels? What you're gonna now?
I have plenty of male suitors coming after me. It's hot girl summer.
So you're gonna make the menu hook up with give us a
maybe. They want to get me fucking plan B if they're like, oh, here you go. Like, get a vasectomy, babes.
I can't if you love me about that. Those like plan B in general, it just messes with your whole body. Men, actually, we can get into the next topic too. So I don't know how many of you heard, but Spain just approved a draft bill for menstrual pain leave, which praise Jesus, hallelujah. I think that it's time to one move, because over here, looking at you, Oklahoma, it just so happens that they are trying to pass. They did pass a bill that you can't have an abortion past the point of inception. Did you hear about that? Anyway, I don't want to talk about it. Spain, wow, look at you.
Look at you, baby.
Looking more beautiful every freaking day. So apparently workers experiencing period pain will, have the right to stay home as long as they need. A doctor consultation will be required to estimate the leave period, which I'm just like, wow, what a life, what a dream.
They are living in the year 3000. Like, truly. It's crazy. Like now I'm in my later 20s, everything's fine. But when I was a teenager, missing school like once a month because I was like, oh, I'm dying. Yeah. I'm dying. This is death.
Yeah, for real. It's so crazy when you think about the Joe Jonas song and they talk about the year 3000. They're talking about like living underwater. Well, we're just like, wow, women have rights. That must be the year 3000.
What? Whoa, a concept. We have control over our bodies.
Yeah. Wow. But anyway, yeah, the proposed legislation is awaiting approval by Parliament. And if passed, Spain will become the first Western country to give women menstrual leave. Menstrual leave is offered in like a few other countries like South Korea, Japan, Zambia, and Indonesia. But because I can't even imagine, especially working in hospitality the way we did and having to go through all those. And I was popping Excedrin like it was crack. One, because I had caffeine in it. So I think I was also slightly addicted to it.
Yo, TBT to Pain Zapper.
Pain Zapper was
real ones know what that is.
Nobody knows what it is, but it was in the cabinets for, the ladies that worked in our company. I left the company that me and Kelsey worked together probably like, 3 years ago now? 4?
Yeah.
I still have one for like when I need it because I have no idea where else to get it. And so I saved one for when it's really, really bad.
Break in case of emergencies.
Yes, 100%. That is exactly what that is for me. That was the good stuff.
It truly is. And yeah, I mean, it's crazy that we in the year 2022 have to like fight to just get like our needs recognized. And then these bills are getting passed in all these states, but yet there's no fucking baby formula anywhere. We have a baby formula shortage. And then Congress did not pass the bill to help fund that. So it's like, okay, so not only can I not get rid of this baby I don't want, I have to have this baby I don't want. And now I can't feed this baby I don't want. Make it make fucking sense to me.
Yeah.
Like, but anyway. Get me a ticket to Spain, baby.
On to more frivolous things. Courtney and Travis got married.
That was a hard right.
Oh, man.
All right. What did you think of wedding number 3? Because this is technically the third one.
Am I missing something? I thought it was like the second.
No, so the first one was the one where they went to Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Second one was the one where his dad and MJ were there.
And
they
got
went
married
yeah. So they did the courthouse to make sure that it was legal when they go to Italy to do it again. So now this is number 3. And apparently they have another party when they come back to LA, like another wedding party.
Oh, okay. So I mean, I saw, I guess, all the ceremonies. I just didn't realize they were separate.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. You know what? Once again, I could be very blasé about the Kardashians, but Courtney, do your fucking thing. Whatever.
I know. I'm like here judging when I fully plan on having like a month-long wedding party.
I feel like, okay. Well, let's talk about all of like the wedding and all that stuff that happened, but we'll get into, I do have a question for you and like what you would do in your situation. But what did you think of the fashion that happened? The wedding was sponsored by Dolce & Gabbana.
Yes, which was very problematica. But I won't get into that because I don't care. But I thought that best dress for me, Kim ate up fucking Courtney. Sorry about it. Kim, Lil Rain, and Lil Penelope. Best dress for me.
My order was Rain. Rain won. I thought Chloe looked amazing. Not the Jerseylicious outfit that she came in off the boat from, but for the wedding, also, no one's wearing a crown but me on my wedding. I'm sorry. Who let that slide? That would have gotten knocked into Lake Como. I have no idea.
I mean,
who said
Kylie did blue hair. Kylie did blue hair for Kim's wedding. So I guess they're just like, there's always going to be somebody just like, what if I just went chaotic? You know, so.
It just doesn't seem like the same level to me. I would have knocked that crown. And it's not like, why are you so insecure to it? Why is someone else who's not me, the bride, wearing a freaking crown? I'm sorry. No. But I thought she stepped all over everybody in her outfit.
Yes.
Kendall looked good too until I saw the video of her trying to get up the stairs. And then I thought to myself, is this worth it? Not really. Not really.
Courtney loved the veil. The veil was gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
And the dress was like, okay. Like I understand what she was trying to accomplish. And I feel like she accomplished it, but not my favorite look.
Okay. If I'm going to let anything slide, fine. The front looked okay. The back, where it looked like, it was like, I don't even know how to explain it. Because it didn't look like underwear because it had a flap.
A diaper.
Still not really, because it flapped out. But I just hated the back. I don't know. I just hated it. I hated it. I feel like, you know what she reminds me of? Because I feel like I never saw her dress, rock, or anything until she started getting with Travis. And it just gave very much Ann Perkins from Parks and Rec when she started dressing like each and every one of her boyfriends. And there's a way to dress in a rockers. I just feel like she doesn't even know how to do it. And she's just like, no, my man loves this shit. I'm going to be all in it. And it's not hitting. Megan Fox looked amazing next to MGK.
Yeah, they looked very sexy.
And I can already tell from some of those videos that have been flying around, Megan is annoyed with MGK. Sometimes her face when he speaks, it's like, you know when you used to get in trouble and you try to talk your way out of stuff and your mom gives you this look that just screams silence? That's how she looks at him sometimes.
Yeah.
They were at their movie premiere that they're in together, and he was trying to do the whole like, oh, I'm paparazzi, let me take pictures of you. I've never seen anyone look more annoyed at anything ever in my life.
She's like, get that shit out of here. She needs, what they need to do is like, babe, get it all out at home. Get every fucking annoyance out. Be as annoying as you want. Tire yourself out. And then let's go out.
Like a child, tire yourself out. Take a nap.
Tire yourself out. Take pictures of all you want in the house. I'll let you do it.
You know what I love the most about them? I feel like everyone is like, oh my God, they're drinking each other's blood. I was like, baby, Angelina Jolie did it first. She is the original. And I mean, I wouldn't do it. But I don't know. I don't feel bothered by it. I'm just like, okay, let them drink each other's blood.
Yeah, I'm just like, people let other people spit in their mouths all the time. You don't see them complaining. It is what it is.
Call me lame. I already said it. I've said it before on the podcast. No.
And I don't know if I said it before on the podcast, but
yes,
maybe. If you play your cards right.
I don't know. I'm just like thinking about it right now will make me gag. Anyway.
Okay, let's not do that. Okay, so your wedding of choice, miss. How are we doing it?
I mean, I was just going to say, I would do a small, like, personal, very intimate thing, and then have a very big party, and then I'll be on a honeymoon for like a month. I don't need 4 different weddings.
Yeah, I don't even really want one. I am going to live my Carrie Bradshaw fantasies, like in Sex and the City 1. I'm going to go to the courthouse with my bae, wearing something like cute, like maybe a silk like jumpsuit or like a cute little jacket, something fucking adorable. And then we're going to pop out the door and be like, what are you guys doing here? And they're like, you texted us to come. And then we're going to go to brunch and just get shit-faced and just like party. And then we're going to go to Italy or go to Greece. I'm going to live my Mamma Mia fantasy of just like partying for a month straight and being like, where's my dad? I don't know.
Who's my dad?
Who's my dad? And then, yeah, just like party over there and be like, hey guys, if you want to come out, we got a villa. We'll be here for a month if you want to celebrate us. That's it.
I will say, I do want a huge dress. I know who I am. Just like you're going for courthouse Carrie, I'm going for that big dress Carrie.
You're going for Museum of Natural History. Or no, sorry, the public library.
Yeah, but the dress, not that stupid thing she put in her head.
The bird?
And she will not stop at that. I feel like every outfit that Sarah Jessica Parker wears now comes with a bird attached to her head. Anyway. But yeah, I do want that. But that would be like my reception dress.
See, I just want to wear like a fucking blazer and my dunks.
No.
And then the after party's at the box.
No.
It's my fucking day.
That place is a black hole. Every time I go there, I just feel like I don't remember half my night. Anyway.
Anyhoozle.
But yeah, I think for sure I'm definitely the type that, because I'm like that with my relationships now anyway. I'm very private about them. Like my relationships are my relationships. Everybody can mind their business. So I feel like that intimate ceremony will definitely just be like a very tight knit, close set of friends. Sorry, your invitation got lost in the mail. I'm just kidding.
I feel like you sensed me getting ready to ask, am I invited?
and then like I'll have a reception. It doesn't even need to be the same day. Like, especially like if we just like want that day to just be us, and then a reception, huge party could happen like another fucking day or whatever. And then I'll see you guys when I get back from whatever tropical area I'm in for a month.
My reception's going to be at Remedy Diner and the after party's at the Box. See you there.
Just like wherever Lenny Kravitz wants us to take us for our
Lenny.
honeymoon, that's where I'll be for a month. Don't write because I will not write back. And yeah.
I love our futures for us.
Right? Speaking of future, for some reason, Twitter made Glee start trending about maybe it coming back, but also it coming to what, Disney Plus?
Disney Plus, which is insane.
But they wouldn't give us a Lizzie McGuire reboot, but they're gonna give Mr. Shoe. Is it Mr. Shoe?
Yeah.
Mr. Shoe singing thong 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 with his high school students.
Yeah, Lizzie McGuire reboot was too mature and, was taking on adult themes. But you know what? Let's just do Glee, where Quinn Fabray tells Corey Monteith's character, hey, you got me pregnant in a hot tub because she was cheating on him. Mm-hmm. And then she is forced to give her baby to Idina Menzel's character, which was like Rachel Berry's mom. What the hell was that show? But
also not before Mr. Shoe's wife tried to take that baby and pretend that it was her baby. Don't forget that little insert.
Sorry, I was too busy thinking about the Bohemian Rhapsody, Finn giving birth, juxtaposition of it all.
I do want to talk about some of the more ridiculous plot lines that actually happened in this show.
Yeah, that was the top one for me, like a core memory. Is that? Mm-hmm. Another core memory is when this character, what was her name? I wrote it down. Sunshine Corazon comes to Glee, and Rachel sends her to a crack house, and she was like, "It wasn't the expensive one."
What? How was that a storyline? She sent another girl to a crack house because she might take her lead. What?
When they randomly made Quinn get in a car crash and they were like, you're hospitalized and you're wheelchair bound. So get used to it. And then 3 episodes later, she was just like, look at me. Whoa. She's like, miracles happen once in a while when you believe.
She miracle did. That didn't happen for Jimmy and Degrassi. I was waiting for that. I really thought they were going to have him walk again. I really feel disrespected.
Never again.
The fact that they had Mr. Shu's ex-wife, Terry, be the school nurse when the only experience she's ever had was a part-time manager in sheets and things. Why is she my nurse?
And then she gave them drugs.
Yes.
This show is actually what were we doing watching this? I had no business watching this, but it had me totally in a chokehold.
I will rewatch it.
And that's where I leave you.
Yeah, that's fine.
You know what? I'm stopping recording this right now. I'm kidding.
See,
what? That was a deep cut Glee shit. So I don't know what that meant. What was that? No, do it again.
No.
Okay, guys, just rewind and try to figure it out for me.
I won't do it again.
And then let me know in an email to talktosnice@gmail.com what type of reference that was from.
You go right ahead. I just think it was just so ridiculous. Brittany ends up being some math genius. What else happened? Blaine ends up with freaking Kurt's traumatizer. That's some real life stuff because men are vindictive. So actually, that's the truest.
But do you remember when Blaine was like, if you cheat on me, I don't know what I'm going to do. Don't you ever, babe. Don't you ever. Because you know what I'm going to do? Cheat on you. Sorry.
I'm going to ruin you. Inside out.
When Kitty made Marley literally have an eating disorder? And everybody was just like, what?
Mm-hmm.
And then they were like
semi-fainted.
Yeah, and they were like, you cost us regionals.
How dare you? How dare you? All she did was tell you to be thin. This show was absolutely ridiculous. But did it make half of my childhood? Yes.
There was a point when I stopped watching, and that was when Corey died, because that episode what ruined me in such a way. Like Rachel singing "Make You Feel My Love" at the end, because that whole episode you're just like, where is she?
Mm-hmm.
Where is she coming? Where is she?
Yeah.
And then and then in that episode, sorry to cut you off, Mr. Shu stole Corey's jacket.
Mm-hmm. That got me.
Okay, but remember, because Puck was just like, oh, like, where is it?
He let everybody yell at Puck. I thought that was really messy.
He gaslit the fuck out of everybody. And then he just like takes the coat out of his knapsack and is just like, LOL.
It was me.
It was me.
Like, his stepbrother's looking for the jacket and he's like, I don't know where it is.
He goes to go, that's crazy. I haven't seen that. I don't know. Have you checked his locker?
That's so
Try opening that up.
Are we sure it wasn't Puck? Like, that was so messed up.
And yeah, that show just also came with a lot of like tragedy to follow. So we're just opening up that box of worms again. I don't know. I'm good on it. I don't need any more of Mr. Shu's white savior complex and trying to tell me that Mercedes wasn't the best singer. I don't need it.
I also feel like the last seasons, like after they graduated, it was so whack. Like after the original group left, I was just like, end it, please. Just end it.
I beg.
Because I love the actress who plays, what's her name?
Marley, Supergirl. Yes.
Her voice wasn't better than Rachel's. And you're telling me that they won all their competitions where freaking Rachel and them were struggling. They were scraping.
They were struggling singing "I'm Walking on Sunshine."
They were scraping for wins. And you're telling me that Marley's voice, I feel like they never lost with the new kids. And I'm just like, this isn't accurate. I'm sorry.
Ryan Murphy is chaotic and he will remind us of that any chance he gets. So that was his 13th reason that last season.
It really was. He's like, I'm going to run this to the ground. That feels good to me.
Enjoy.
Or don't. Who cares? I'm still getting paid. Because I was like right around the time, what's it like Scream Queens out? Which was another like terrible show, but did I watch the whole thing? Yes.
Yes. That show also got me.
Shout out to my baby Glenn Powell. I'm so proud of you.
For what?
He's in Top Gun, the new Top Gun movie. And apparently it got like a standing ovation and all of that. And he's like the main person that's in all the magazine covers for it.
Well, that's because Tom Cruise held a gun to everybody's back.
Probably. But look at him on the covers. I feel like I've been watching him for years and now he's like in the front.
Wait, have you heard the Gaga song for that movie?
No. It's
actually pretty, I do love it. It's very Gaga at like her highest form of being a dramatic actress, like the whole thing. But like Tom Cruise went to the show in Vegas to like see her perform and they took a chaotic photo together of her like kissing his cheek, like my Tom. I was like, okay. Once again, there's a gun to her back. I know it.
But that's also Gaga. I'm sorry. She is just she's dramatic about everything.
I know. Just one person. Chromatica Ball in August, baby.
I adore her. She was the first concert I ever went to. I love her, but no one's going to tell me she's not dramatic as hell.
Hell yeah. You saw a
She probably put the gun to his back.
Everybody has baby guns.
Now back to our guns. Like, review, and subscribe. This is the end of the episode.
Please.
But no, I hope you guys like the episode. We'll be back next week, back to our regularly scheduled episodes, rolling them out. And we love doing this. Send us your questions. Send us topics. I got a lot of stuff sent to me in my DMs, which I was happy about. Because sometimes your girl's working her 9 to 5 and she misses stuff. So that was really nice. Did we also talk about Dumois getting revealed? We don't need to get into it because this is the end of the episode, but wow.
And I won't because I refuse. I don't know how to read.
And I want their fan base to come to us now. Anyway, so we will see you next week for another new episode of Talk to Us Nice. See ya.
Bye.